Hello, it's Miss Heather, piano and voice teacher at Conservatory of the Ozarks, and I'm making this video for Kimberly and Ashley. Their mom bought a month of video tutorials for them for Christmas, I think. And this tutorial is going to be about how to sing Never Smile at a Crocodile. I'll be using this book. If you don't have a copy of it and you'd like to purchase it, you can look it up at the Hal Leonard website, or you could buy one from me if you wanted. Either way. So, Never Smile at a Crocodile is from the Disney movie Peter Pan. So we'll start with the lyrics and the moves. We'll talk through the lyrics first. I'm not sure if you guys are able to read yet or not, but if you can read, then you could just look at the words on paper. If you can't, then you can follow along with me. So I start off with fist on the hip like this and finger in the air like this. And put your nose up a little like you're a teacher. A teacher kind of knows it all, right? So you're like, I'm giving you some advice here. Advice face. So you start with never smile at a crocodile. And then switch hands. So this becomes a fist and goes to this side, and this fist becomes a finger. And you do the same move again. But the words are now, no, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. So again, never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. And then take both fingertips and make them in a big circle to point at your smile, because the crocodile is smiling to make you think he's friendly. And you say, don't be taken in by his welcome grin. And then take both hands, rub your belly. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. So again, both fingertips. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Then back to the beginning move. Never smile at a crocodile. Then, for this song, I suggest that you wear a hat, because it's really cute if you actually have a hat to take off your head. So you can grab your hat instead of going like this, like we did at first, and you go, never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. And then we got to turn the page. This song is several pages long. And make an X with your arms like this and open up like this. So never run, walk away. Then one fist on your hip, one hand waves. Say good night, not good day. And then take both hands like this, like, whoa, move out of my way. And you go, clear the aisle. And then back to the grin and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. So again, if we go back to the tipping the hat, never smile at a crocodile, never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Never run, walk away. Say good night, not good day. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. So we'll do the whole first section again from the beginning. Never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Never run, walk away. Say good night, not good day. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. So that's the whole first section. And then we have the little middle part, which is cute. So you put your hands out like this, like you're pointing at someone. Start with your elbows bent so you can make it a big move. So you're like, you want your palms to land right on the word you. You may very well be well bred. And open up your arms as you are singing the phrase. You may very well be well bred. Lots of etiquette in your head. And if you open up your arms like this, then you're ready to do the part, which comes right after. And then after that, palms out like this. but there's always some special case, time or place, and then back to the X arms, to forget etiquette. So let's do that whole section, starting with you may very well be well bred. So, you may very well be well bred, lots of etiquette in your head, but there's always some special case, time or place, to forget etiquette. And then you go right back to the beginning of this song. And it's all the same, except for the very last line, which is, don't be rude, never mock, throw a kiss, not a rock. So in the book, and in some versions, you'll hear them say, throw a kill, not a rock. I like throw a kiss, not a rock. I think it's way cuter. And then you can do a blow a kiss move, which is cute to do. Also, I've never heard anybody say throw a kill. I'm not really sure what that means. It sounds mean. So again, back to the beginning. Never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Turn the page. Don't be rude. Never mock. Throw a kiss, not a rock. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. So the moves for that last part are almost the same as the first time through. Don't be rude, the X arms, don't be rude, never mock. Throw a kiss, so put the one arm on your fist, or the one fist on your hip, and blow a kiss, not a rock. And then the pushing movement again, clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. And then the music will end, and I like to have my students go, eh, on the last little chord. It's a little, some people call it a button, a little thing you do at the end. It's cute. And then for your bow, I think it's cute if you take off your hat, hold it up straight in the air, hold your other arm out like this, put your arm across your body, and the other arm goes up, and put your hat back on your head. That's the superstar ending. So, those are the moves for all three of the sections. First section, middle section, and then the repeated first section with a different ending at the very last line. So let's talk through the lyrics and the moves for the whole song from beginning to end. Never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Don't be rude, sorry, it's on the page, I don't actually have it memorized. Never run, walk away. Say good night, not good day. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. You may very well be well bred, lots of etiquette in your head, but there's always some special case, time or place, to forget etiquette. For instance, never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Don't be rude. Never mock. Throw a kiss, not a rock. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. And that's the end. And then the bow. Done. So the next step is to sing it. So I'll play the notes on the piano so you can just hear the melody by itself. Sing the lyrics and the pitches at the same time. Here we go. This is the first note. Never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk instance, never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Never run, walk away, say goodnight, not good day. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. Ending. Good. So, the next thing is to try to sing with the accompaniment rather than just your melody notes being played. So I'll play the chord progression on the piano, but I won't play the melody notes, and I'll sing the melody so you can just follow along with me this time. Never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Never run, walk away, say goodnight, not good day. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. You may very well be well bred, lots of etiquette in your head, but there's always some special case, time or place to forget etiquette. For instance, never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Never run, walk away. Oh, sorry. Don't be rude, never mock, throw a kiss, not a rock. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. And that's where you take the bow. And so, if you have the copy of this book, it includes the accompaniment track. So the next thing you can do is sing it with just the accompaniment without the singer, which I can't really do right now because I'm playing this on my phone, which is how I also play my music. Or I mean, I'm recording this on my phone. Maybe I can do it from this other version, this other phone here, but it won't be exactly the same as from the book, I think. But then you can see how the moves go together with the music and the words all at once. Let's see if I can find one here that we could use. I bet we could use one of the videos of Minnie and Veda practicing this song. There's also videos of my student Tia singing it. It's really cute when she was little. Alright, we can try this version here. It's probably a little different than the version in the book, but that's all we've got to use at the moment, so hopefully you can hear it through the video. We'll have to make this a little taller. I just got this. I just got this new tripod for Christmas from one of my students, and it's really, really great. But it doesn't get tall is the only thing. So I can prop it here on this music stand, and then I think you can see the moves. Okay. And here's some music we could use to play. And I think we'll have it all perfect. Okay. So you can start with your hands on your hips like this, with the know-it-all face. Nose in there a little bit.
Never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Never run, walk away, say good night, not good day. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. Lots of etiquette in your head, but there's always some special case I will bring to forget etiquette.
For instance,
Never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome. He's imagining how well you fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Never run, walk away, say good night, not good day. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile.
so that ending is a little different than ours because we're going to end with, don't be rude, never mock, throw a kiss, not a rock, clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. And that's the end. Their version goes on longer, and then you take off your hat, take your bow, put your hat back on your head, and walk off the stage like a champion. So when you do some of these moves, I think it's cute to bend your knees. So when you do the smile, right when your fingertips hit your face, just bend your knees. And when you do the smile, don't make it a little like kind of thing. Take your fingertips, start with them down at your legs, with your hands at your sides, and make a big circle. So here in the middle part, your arms are straight out, and then you bend your elbows and bring them to your face. When you're singing on a stage, you don't want small little moves, you want big moves that everybody can see. And so then when you put your hands down, don't just put them down after the smile, but instead go straight up in the air and make a big circle. So if you put it all together, you have up, down. One more time, up and down. And then we just add in bending the knees, and you have the perfect cute smile. The other thing is, instead of this, if you tilt your head either to one side or the other, it kind of is a little more coy, a little more cute of a look. So you can go tilt, smile, bend the knees, and then back down. Try it again with me. And when you smile, make sure your mouth is open, because you are singing when you smile, which is kind of tricky to do sometimes. And then same thing with the finger pointing. We don't want this little finger pointing thing. Put your elbow away from your body so it's a big move. See, this takes up a lot more space than like this does. So you're like, never, no. You want it to be a big noticeable thing. And this arm just hanging here is not so nice. So again, make the fist, put it on your hip, and it's not like this little thing, but make your elbow take up space. So it's like elbow to elbow. And then you switch and So never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. And then the big circle, don't be taken in by his welcome grin. And when you say he's imagining how well you fit within his skin, put your elbows out, again, not like a little, but big move. And you don't actually have to rub your belly. You can have your hands just in front, sort of pretending like you're rubbing your belly. And you can wiggle your hips a little bit like this. Which really, it's your knees that need to move to make your hips wiggle. I don't know if you can see my knees are moving, but he's imagining how well you fit within his skin. Kind of like an ornery look on your face, because this is an ornery crocodile, and he's trying to trick you into letting him eat you. So you're like, he's thinking, wow, you look delicious. So that kind of like if you're like, I'm gonna steal a cookie, that kind of a naughty face is what you want here. Cookies, how delicious. So from the beginning, one more time, because this part happens twice, so you want to make sure you get it down really good. So elbows out, nice and big, your feet are apart a little bit. Never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Big circle. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you fit within his skin. And then the next part, same, right, except for the tipping your hat. So for the tipping your hat, same thing, your elbow's going to be way out here. You could just take your hat off like small like that, right? But we want it to be a big move, like straight out like that. I actually have a hat. I'll show you what I mean. This hat used to be my grandfather's, I think. He used it while he was playing trumpet. So you take it off, keep your elbows straight, and then bend over just a little bit, like you're taking a bow to somebody. Rather than like a little thing like this. Make it a big move. Starting here, elbow straight out, bend over, it's a big move. And this elbow is sticking out straight the whole time. And then in the never run, walk away. So same thing here. You could do like a small little with your elbows in for the never run, but instead make this a big never run. And you've got to have your face like horrified, like don't ever run, because the crocodile is going to eat you if you run. So you have to have like never run, and then keep your arms frozen out like this for a minute so the move seems really big and dramatic. So never run, walk away. You can even, if you want to, and if it feels natural in the moment, shake your head, never run, walk away. Nod your head like, yes, please walk. You'll be way safer. Which, I don't know if that's really true. If I saw a crocodile, I probably would go ahead and run. But anyway, so never run, walk away. And then you take the one fist, elbow out, and this, it's the same as the never, except you're gonna wave. So bending your fingers like this. Say good night, and you can nod your head. Say good night. So again, it's not like little move, but like say good night, and then flip, not good day. So it's just like this move from the never, except you're waving your hand. And then clear the aisle. It's just like the X hand, except your palms are facing out. Clear the aisle. If you're like, everybody get out of my way. And you end with your elbows straight out, arms stretched out like that. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. And that smile is the same. Big circle arms and bend the knees and tilt the head. So it looks cute. And then for the U, we already talked about that. Straight arms, then moving them out away from each other, and then just bend your elbows and you can point at the etiquette. You just bend from the elbows and keep your fingers straight. Set etiquette in your head. For this part, the but, there's always some special case. You have to have a face that's sort of like, listen, this is important stuff. So your eyebrows go up and your palms go out. I call this excited hands because it's like, whoa, this is important. And you can sort of, I don't know what you would call this, bob your hands at the important moments. So, but there's always some special case, time or place, and then go back to the X hands to forget etiquette, for instance. And then it goes back to the beginning. So with your moves, you want big, dramatic moves, not like little, small things. And your face has to have expressions that reflect the meaning of the words, not just like, never smile at a crocodile. You can't get friendly with a crocodile. That's not as expressive. It's a funny song and it's supposed to be cute. Sometimes I'll even have the students like keep their teeth together while they're singing part of the grinning part, which doesn't sound as beautiful, but it's a musical theater song. So to me, the expressiveness is a little bit more important than the beauty of the sound. Sometimes musical theater pieces are not as pretty as like an opera song would be. So he's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Or he's imagining how well you fit within. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. Those are the words. Welcome grin. You can try that. It's a little weird to do it with your teeth closed, but if you like it, I think that can be cute sometimes. Normally you'd want to keep your mouth open when you're singing. That's one of the few exceptions where I think it is okay and cute to have your mouth actually closed while you're singing. So what would be helpful is if you guys can watch this video, try singing along, try doing the moves, try learning the words, and then if you can film yourself singing it so I can see how it sounds and then give you tips based on that, that would be perfect. If you don't have time to do that, if you can at least message me and let me know if this is what you're looking for or if you'd like me to do something differently next time, then that would be great. It's hard for me to know for sure what to do since you're not actually here in person like most of my students are, or even on the other end of Skype or something. So just let me know what you think and I will film your next video next week, and I'm going to upload this right now. It'll be on the YouTube playlist for Kimberly and Ashley on the Conservatory of the Ozarks YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.